This week we saw the release of a report which highlighted that the UK is among the least religious places in the world. I found it sad but unsurprising. Marriage rates are plummeting to their lowest on record at just over 200,000 per year. At the same time, abortion rates are rising to overtake them at just over 200,000 per year. So instead of starting families, we are ending them, prenatal. Coincidentally, 3.3 million people in the UK report to be clinically lonely, up 1 million since the pandemic. Families are out, promiscuity is in, and the result is loneliness. As a nation, it seems we have lost our foundation. That foundation was Christianity. Faith, hope, and charity are the core Christian values which inspired the British Empire's values of freedom, fraternity, and federation. At some point, we lost track of that, and in recent years, we have scrambled to define our national values. Michael Gove came up with democracy, rule of law, and tolerance of people of different faiths and none. Not exactly inspiring. Without a faithful bedrock, we're just plucking ideas out of thin air. We're not a democracy, not really. We're a constitutional monarchy. We don't seem to have much of a rule of law these days either. You only have to look at numerous videos by the infamous TikTok fool to see who gets away with invading people's private property to notice that. And as for tolerance of other faiths and none, well, that's a large part of the problem we face, actually. We've gone from 3/4 of people believing in God to under half. Generation Z have the lowest levels of belief at 37%. And this is at the same time that the BBC is publishing articles promoting the Satanic Temple, with a headline this week reading, "The Satanic Temple, think you know about Satanists? Maybe you don't." Has this tolerance of different faiths and none gone too far? It comes from the liberal school of thought that all ideas are equal and all cultures are equal. That is demonstrably untrue. Satanism, the worship of the devil, is quite literally evil. If God is love and Christianity is the worship of an ever-loving God, Satanism is the worship of the absence of love. How can that possibly be a good thing for society? To make matters worse, the UK birth rate is in peril. Half of adults are ruling out having children. Our birth rate is around 1.5. We haven't been at the standard 2.4 children since the 70s, and our birth rates have been declining since the sexual revolution of the 60s. No coincidence there. We're not replacing ourselves. Instead, we continue to immorally import cheap foreign labour. Net migration is looking to top 1 million this year. Are we prioritising Christian refugees from northern Nigeria, where 200 priests have been killed in the past 6 weeks, or from South Sudan, where they're also being persecuted? Of course not. Muslims remain the second largest religious group among the migrant population of Great Britain, more than double that of Hindus, Sikhs and Buddhists. So long as we continue to import masses of immigrants with values that are not necessarily aligned with our own Christian values, at the same time as refusing to get married or have children ourselves, and allowing mainstream media outlets to promote evil, of course we're going to become a godless society.